G'day, welcome to the Great Southeast. Well, I hope you're feeling ready for a little bit of action today because we've got plenty on offer. I've teamed up with a Gold Coast group who call themselves the Adrenalin Professionals, and they specialise in exactly that. A 5-course menu jam-packed with adrenaline pumping action. I'm gearing up for an entree of mountain bike riding through the Narang State Forest, and that's only the
left brake is your back brake, right brake is your front brake. You've got to use both brakes together. If you only use one, if you just use your front, you're going to go over your handlebars. If you just use your back, you're just going to skid down the course and you won't be able to stop efficiently. All right, you got all that? Let's get going. Go hard or go home.
Welcome back to the Great Southeast. Well, if you spend a day with the Adrenalin Professionals on the Gold Coast, the first leg of the 5-point action-packed itinerary is a mountain bike ride, which covers about 12 kilometres downhill. The Adrenalin Professionals on the Gold Coast, thanks mate, that'll come in handy, start about 8 o'clock in the morning to get an early start to all the activities they've got lined up for the day. Now, first up, as I've already experienced, you've got your mountain bike ride. Now off for a game of skirmish, followed by indoor rock climbing, jet skiing to cool off, and to cap it all off, a ride on the fly coaster down at Surfers Paradise. Now that's about 6 hours of adrenaline pumping through the veins. I reckon I'll be feeling it in the morning. The Adrenalin Professionals is made up of a group of 5 businesses on the coast who have combined their talents to give people the ultimate day of action. All activities can be done separately, but if you're up to it, then the combination of all 5 is a real buzz. After completing the 12-kilometre mountain bike ride in the Narang State Forest, it's time to don the army greens and get your eye in with a game of skirmish at the Mudgee Bar War Museum.
Okay, this gun that you're going to be using is pump action. You take a grip here, pull back, you'll see a ball come down. Push forward and fire. So it's back, forward and fire. Okay?
The basic idea behind our chaotic-looking game of Capture the Flag is to defend your team's base from the opposition, whose aim is to grab your flag and take it back to their base. There are a number of rules to think about, mostly to remember no short-range shooting under 20 feet, and if you do get shot, you have to take 30 paces backwards. You know, sometimes the rules get a little bit forgotten in all the excitement. Where are they, Benny? Where are they, mate? Oh! Despite how it might appear, my team did emerge victorious at the end of the battle. Yes, A-team just a bit too good on that occasion. Well done, guys. That's 2 down, 3 to go. Rock climbing's next. That's going to hurt tomorrow. After a comparison of war wounds, there was no time to be wasted before heading off to Paramount Indoor Rock Climbing Centre at Burleigh Waters. But before the group gets stuck into the climb, the barbecue's fired up for a very welcome lunch break. David Payne is the director of the Rock Climbing Centre and one of the organisers of the Adrenalin Professionals. How fit have you got to be?
You don't have to be super fit. All you've got to do is, you know, have a bit of enthusiasm and go hard.
Because there's some rewards at the end of the day, isn't it? It sort of starts hard and it gets a little bit easier.
Yeah. Sort of like we try and get all the real hardcore stuff done in the morning, and then we can relax a little bit more in the afternoon.
Well, if you start off on one of the easier climbs, then you could call it relaxing. But if you're out for something a bit more strenuous, then there's plenty of other climbs to choose from. Hey! This is fun. And just when you think things are getting a bit hot under the collar, the 4th item on the menu is a cool round of jet skiing on the Broadwater at Southport. That's our next port of call. You've got the choice of going on your own or as a double on the jet ski. Either way, it's an absolute blast. And the cherry on the top, what else would you expect but an adrenaline-packed dessert? The Surfers Paradise fly coaster. And I've always wanted to fly. I'm about to. The fly coaster is 120 feet, or the equivalent of 11 stories high, and picks up speeds of 120 kilometres an hour within 1.3 seconds of the drop. Moment of truth. Here we go. Here we go. Can I go again? I want to go again. Can I go again, Mum, please? That was awesome. The Adrenalin Professionals run these action-packed days by appointment, providing there's a minimum of 6 people. All the instructors are fully trained and hold appropriate qualifications in the activities they oversee. The day will cost you $179, and that covers all the activities, transport between locations, a barbecue lunch, a card offering $100 worth of discounts, and a certificate to prove that you've gone the distance. If you don't feel you've got the stomach for the full 5 events, then you can book them individually also. Well, I didn't think we'd fit it all in, but we have, and we've survived to tell the story. That is awesome. That's definitely all we've got time for this week. Don't forget to join us next Sunday afternoon at 5:30, out and about for another action-packed adventure in the Great Southeast. I'll see you then. I'm going again.